Okay, we're live. I'm gonna change some settings, let people join here. And then I'll also put up a poll for music. There we go. So, I did a little bit of practice on that Enter Wormways room yesterday. Even though I probably shouldn't have, to be honest. Hurts my hand too much. I'm gonna remove the timer temporarily, just so we can get there. And so I'm a little bit consistent at it. The final jump that destroyed my hand is too difficult. We are going to change that now. But first I want to attempt a room sob. I think that's going to be my rhythm for every room. I'm going to attempt a room sob, and then after I get either really close or just get room sob, then I will... Oh no, why wasn't I even looking? Once I get room sob, then I can decide, oh, is this too difficult? That was awful. That was also awful. That was even worse. This is dog shit. I want to get room sub for this room so bad, man. Anyways, here's the room. Oh man, my forearm already hurts and we haven't done anything. This is a very bad sign. This might be an hour-long stream. Oh, he didn't let me jump. Did I say long stream? Short stream. Maybe I did say short stream though. Yeah, that's how I think I should do it from now on. Because that's not even slow. That's still really fast, though I'll attempt the faster version. Should have pogoed earlier, that was so good. Oh, what? Didn't even jump, that's rare. Also, I know most of the people probably aren't speedrunners, and so wouldn't have a very informed opinion on this, but do you guys think I could make world record? Because I'm starting to think I could. That's assuming Nebula doesn't get another new record. Oh, man. But, like, that's possible. That he just retires. I don't know what he's been doing recently. He said he'd go for 47. been here before? Do you know my skill level, or are you a GT viewer? Or are you just someone random who saw the stream? Okay, low-ass pogo. I don't think that jump even saves that much time. Really doesn't. The GTNH Vera? Well, actually, that reminds me, I have news for the GTNH Vera. The big Product Singularity summary video almost finally has its intro done. I have been working on one singular image in the intro that is meant to summarize all of progression. You can imagine why it took so long. And I've been working on that for 3 weeks, and it's finally done, and all the keyframes are put in place, and I'm just putting on the final touches, and then finally I can go to normal-ass editing. Well, not normal editing, because I guess normal right now is my Let's Plays, but I'm not going to make more of those, so... Shit. He's been doing 112? Nebula has? I know Civ has. Because he pops in DC from time to time. I know Nebula's really good at 112. He held world record for a while, didn't he? That's such a high pogo. Close. Yeah, we got some Celeste enjoyers in the chat. No one voted the GTNH stream playlist. That's really unusual. Normally that wins. This is Hecuba. Welcome to Hecuba's lovely world. Let's turn off the in-game music here. That's gonna get tiring. Is that audible? Yes. Is it too loud? Yes. Also yes. Is that better? Yeah, I think that's better. I'll put it a little bit lower. There we go. Oh, now someone vote the stream playlist. I'll leave the poll up for a few more minutes, just in case suddenly a bunch of people come in and want something else. Holy speed. Hello, heck you nerd. Down. Oh yeah, how many of you saw the bingo race yesterday? That was peak. Oh no. This is the Silksong stream. I'm gonna be asking for Minecraft. Honestly, I don't care much for the Minecraft soundtrack apart from nostalgia, but C418 in general, he's pretty good. Excursions I've used a lot in my videos, and then some of the music discs are really good, and I've also used those in my videos. As for the raw Minecraft OST, that belongs in-game. It has a lot of nostalgia, but I don't listen to it on its own. Wait, that's easy. What the hell? Why is it so easy? Okay, now it's not. Okay, Celeste B-sides are just dying suddenly. Fine. Don't mind the Silksong OST, that's for sure. What time are you aiming at? For this room, I want below 10 seconds, ideally, because that would be room sub. That would be world record for this room. It's a bit quiet, but the song does get louder later. We'll put it there. Hopefully it doesn't get too loud. Are you doing a full run? Not today. I did for the last 2 days with the races I did. I completed the game twice on the Xena race, and then didn't complete the game on the Popless race, but completed 2 bingo matches, which was about the length of 3 full runs. No, more like 4 full runs. That was long. Oh no, man, that's so annoying. Okay, well, screw you. I'm kind of getting good at this room. Ah, sad. Bye, Hornet. Ah, I think he got stuck there. I will end the poll now. There we go. Were the Arnians scripted? That's actually much more complicated than you'd expect. I think the short answer is yes, but it's a bit more complicated than that. So they were my friends. I invited them onto the server. We went in creative mode, built all their structures, so that's all scripted out. But most of the battles are not scripted at all. Like, not even the outcomes. Like, we'd script out a day in advance, like, hey, I'm gonna try to invade your colony now. You guys defend it the best you can. And then if I fail, then, okay, we're gonna go down this line. So it was a lot more dynamic, and that made it look more real. I liked how that ended up. The final little thing where they blew up the base, that's fully scripted. I'm supposed to lose that. But all the other ones are not. They have to try their best to defend, and we have outcomes prepared for either situation. And so, even in, like, episode 4, I think it was, when I, like, killed them in my colony, and then ended up throwing the battle at their base, there wasn't necessarily supposed to be a battle at their base, and I wasn't necessarily supposed to lose it. That I just threw. Like, I was just bad. I thought I had that in the bag. How to show what the RTA is on live split? Right click, compare against real time. Thanks. Holy spicy movement. You gotta start speedrunning. Look at this. Oh no. I think it might actually be faster to do what Room Sub does at the end. I thought I had an optimization. Xena said it would be faster, but I don't think it actually is. The live feed's so choppy for me when I'm not consistently hovering it over it with my mouse. I have no clue. It's weird. YouTube moment. Ow. Ow. That's not an ow, but like, get what I mean. Hurt my soul. They run bells any percent or all fleas? All fleas, because screw bells. Bells isn't even a real category, it uses float, which is a major glitch anyways. Pretty sure all fleas does too. Nearly 10,000 IL attempts? Don't worry about it. Do that too. I do that too. I say ow for horn all the time. Yeah, but I said ow to just failing movement. I didn't even take damage. Also, ghost time. Let's get the ghost out. This is bone 7? No, I'm in bone 7. We're going into bone 14. It's bone 7 to bone 3. So this, and yeah, there's our PB. I'll highlight it green, and I'll put the alpha at, yeah, 0.15 is good. So the start is actually very bad. Oh, but it turns around well. Is it 14? No, I know these rooms by name. Harned Pogo is bone 7, and then Skull Scuttlers is bone 14. They're backwards, but they're both multiples of 7. There's your little autistic memory tidbit. Could see that you're acting, but I didn't know if they were people invited to play by your side. Something scripted, like you said. Yeah, like... For the answer you were looking for, yes, scripted, but it is a little bit more complicated, and I kind of want to make a behind-the-scenes video over that, because we did record some clips, I have a bunch of screenshots. There's a lot of stuff that happened to set up the Arnians. Ow. Come on. I'm kinda crazy good at this room right now. Ow. Thank you so much. For a little bit it's faster at the end, but it's not overall faster. Okay, now I want to try the method Xena suggested. Okay. Never. Oh man, I hate the little skulls down here. The world if skulls didn't have pogo hitboxes. Genuinely, this room would be so peak if that wasn't the case. Ugh. Oh, my hands are already starting to hurt pretty bad. I think that ending is faster. Okay, so Xena was right. I just need to be faster for the rest of the room. Which is easier said than done. Oh, wow. Very close. If I could just do that in full runs, I would actually just... I'd instantly 49. No, it's not that big of a deal. Holy! Wait, is the ending actually, like, viable? I think the ending to this room is actually run viable. Please kill me. Too high. I don't know, it's very difficult still. So much. Nice. Yeah, this room's actually really doable. Ah. Thank you for eating my silk spear. Yeah, I'm very consistently in the 10.2 range. What does Happy do differently to make it faster? I guess I can't really, like, properly look at it. Because I don't think there's any ghost uploaded for it. Jeez, that's fast. That's so fast. Hi. Kill me? That Skullbird actually bleeds so much time. What? It just ate my input! That was gonna be another PB. We're within 0.2 seconds of Brimstop right now. Jeez, how does Happy get faster than this, though? Because I can see the, like, 0.1, 0.2, no, not 0.1. I can see 0.01, 0.02 being shaved off. But what more? Because this is fast, you know? I would eat that again. Wait a minute. Could you pogo in between these? I don't think you can. Hit twice spear, then pogo dodge. Things you can't. It's really difficult. Oh, we don't even have silk to do that. No, we can't. Even if you could, though, the quarters are really tight, so doing a landing cancel can't be done with the combo. So it would be slower anyways. But I see what you mean. I probably actually wouldn't be slower if you could throw it through. It'd be pretty big. But yeah, we need the silk, because we don't have any silk after this room, and I mean, maybe you could get the silk off this guy, but you'd have to be saving some pretty substantial time. So, no, that's a problem. He's really inconvenient to hit. Yeah, he's really inconvenient to hit. Oh, that's really interesting. I wonder if that guy's easier. Huh. Wait, that's a thing. Wait a minute. If I do a turnaround hit. There's just some way to get off there faster. Maybe I just poke it through. Maybe I'm overcomplicating it. Hold up. So I wait a little bit. You might be inventing tech. Also, I just saw another thing. There's like 5 better ways through this room. But I'm gonna focus on getting the Baronid. That's difficult. Yeah, look at that. That's interesting. You can kind of just go under him. Anyways, that's not what we want. And that's still like 0.2 off room stop. Wait, I think this is based on spawning RNG. I think we might have to completely cancel this idea if it's based on spawning RNG. This might be based on spawning RNG. I need to find the right spot to pogo, because I hit that guy once. Okay, further. Further. I'm using the background to position this. There we go. 5.05. I want to get in the 4.8 range, because I think that would be fine too. Just like a random number. So that's a bit slow, but we got sub 5 with the needle hit. A little bit earlier. A little bit later. Look at how precise that is. Yeah, it's not unlikely that this is actually faster. That's not real. Anyways. Just after those roots. That's RNG, is it? That's RNG. That's actually kind of tragic. Because this seems like such a cool strat, but the Carnage seems like RNG. It can get in the 4.8 range. I just need to prove whether or not it's RNG. Because they drift. Carnids drift. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. There's no world where that makes it. Just because of where he is. Hold up. Okay, that's consistent. That's consistent, it gets to 4.9. Which is still losing 0.3 off my room sub in this room. Say my room sub, because I do hold room sub in this room. Little flex there. I just need that ending down. There we go. So 4.8 is doable. 4.8 is doable with the Carnid hit. Now let's see if this room is faster. No, that's not what we want. Oh, yeah, own room sub in the entire game. Okay, just remember. I don't even have to kill him, you know? Okay, so it's comparable. If we optimize it, we might be able to get that 0.2 back, and maybe more. Okay, that is like significantly faster. Did bro invent a strat? That's also an interesting variant of it. So I can actually do a full chain there. Like, look at that. I can just do all three in one motion. Okay, apparently we're on 1 health. I keep forgetting to pogo dash in. I also need to be closer. Ow. Oh my god. Yeah, look. That's the speed. If performed correctly, that's the type of speed we're looking at. I think this is promising. Like, that looks like around 0.3 time save, which would mean 0.1 overall. That's assuming I can even get Runesaw with this, because still, Runesaw is very fast. Ah. Oh. Hi. I threw it. I threw it. I threw again. You said you did the stream all yesterday? I said I did this stream yesterday. I didn't say I was done the stream yesterday. Plus, we just invented a new strat that might take a room solve. You haven't been here for the recent streams. You don't know what we've been up to recently. Oh man, so fast. And I'm throwing. There we go, that's 10.15. That's not enough. That's not enough. Is the goal to go through everything like this? Yes. Yeah, for this strat to be viable, it would have to do a miracle, like, give me room sob right there. Because we lost, we lose 0.2 in the previous room, assuming we do it perfectly. We'd lose 0.2 in there, and so not even saving 0.1 here means that this is actually suboptimal. It's close, though. It's surprisingly close. I'm interested to see if an insta-spear would be faster, but that means getting one more silk, which I don't think is possible. But I guess it would be good to first see how promising that strat is. Oh, why did I do that? Well, the problem is he doesn't die. Like, I have to pogo through him again. No, that's not viable. It was an idea. Oh no, now I'm cooked. How long do you plan to spend on each room you practice? As long as it takes to get perfect. We're not perfect, because you can never be perfect. Room sob and pass are always better. I've forgotten how to do this now. But I want to go until I can consistently do room sob strats or strats that are close enough to room sob that it's like really good. That will make 50 minutes really free. It will make 49 kind of easy, and it'll make 48 doable. Those were some evil-ass coyote frames. Has progress been? Is everything before this essentially perfect? Yes, always within like 0.3 or 0.4 of room sob. Or it is room sob. Like I said, I earned 2 room sobs just in the Enter Wormways segment. Can you turn around? That's awesome, dude. Kill me? I'm actually gonna enable it. Do I want to? No. It's gonna enable invincibility, but it's pretty rare to fall into those spikes. No, it's not. Yeah, it's really not. Okay, invincibility's on. That's gonna lead to a problem. I don't know when I fail this jump onto the skull scupper. Because I'll just go through him either way. By the way, I just lost like 20 rosaries. Nice. Ooh, that's very fast. Okay, I can feel how this gets faster. Too far to the right. You see the funny thing in DMs? Yes, you shouldn't have looked at that, by the way. Just saying. Shouldn't have looked at that, it's mega spoilers. It only gets a little bit worse than that for spoilers. Like, there's only one other image I could imagine you seeing. What was the funny thing? It's just Blue Athar's post making fun of dying to Four Brothers. I don't know what it means, so it's fine. Okay. As long as you don't know what it means, I think a smart person could probably infer from the image what it means, but luckily you're not smart, so got him. That was really good. Oh! 0.15. Okay. Just got caught on the roof at the end. No, it's a peak. Let me landing cancel. Oh yeah, I was thinking of making a video about just this room, because for a while I've had this idea of making a video where I just break down one room in Silksong, and either how it's developed or just how its strats work together. And I think Skull Scuttlers would be a pretty good room. We got some combat at the start, we got some good wave dashes, some pogo throughs, a little bit of platform spacing, and I could probably even throw in the original time we go in here, the first time, the neutral pogos and the mantle stuff. I think it'd be an interesting video. It'd be short, it'd be like 4 or 5 minutes, but just break down the movement of one room. What do you guys think? Because I think it'd be a good way to give an idea of what Silksong speedrunning is like. Just look at one room sub. Why didn't I even try to silk speed that time? It helps those of us who want to start speedruns. No, to be fair, it wouldn't. Because this is really high level stuff. Like, I'd be breaking down how this jump is more efficient than this jump, if you could even tell the difference. Like, that kind of thing. It'd be really nitty-gritty. The way top runners have to think about runes. If you want to learn how to actually learn speedrunning, the video I already put out is just about everything. So it isn't like fully laid out, it's not like a tutorial. What I'd say is like just look at world record, look at RoomSob, and try to do the important parts of it. There's a speedrun tool for Silksong, what does it look like I'm using? I got a ghost following me. I got save states that I'm reloading. I got all of these. Yes, it's debug mod. Debug mod and replay mod. Both found on the speedrunning Discord. You can't speedrun a game without these kinds of tools. Or you can't speedrun it to this serious of an extent. By the way, that is fast! We're 0.1 off RoomSob. What gives you that segment overlay? What do you mean? Technical stuff matters. If you're getting more serious, if you're starting speedrunning, you just need to learn the skips, really. You just need to learn the skips, practice some boss fights. It's all about just practice the basic things, and then from there it's learning more technical details that make stuff like this fast. I just realized I'm not comparing against the right ghost. I'm like, oh, I beat that thing 4 times, why is it still behind? That's because it's still comparing an ancient-ass ghost. Okay, that's fast. Yeah, that's fast. That's really fast. Oh, no. Splits overlay. Do you mean live split? You mean this? That's live split. That's used in every game speedrun except Minecraft, because Minecraft is not really... Minecraft is special. I'll leave it at kind words. Minecraft is special. What mod gives the ghost? Replay mod. Fight you him off. Wait, you know, or did he just commission it? Don't quote that. idea why Minecraft is special, because it has about as much skill as Monopoly. Okay, a little bit more. It's 50-50 skill and luck. Well, most speed games are like 98% skill, 2% luck, or less. It's like, I don't see why you'd speedrun it. I think that's the best way I can put it. I think there's much better things you could speedrun. I'm not dissing anyone who's good, like Feinberg, huge respect to him, but like why? I don't think it's fun to just have every room, well, every speedrun decided by a dice roll. Ranked isn't luck? Yeah, but then you're no longer really going for PB, you're just going for winning races, and that's fine, I understand ranked. That's why it's so popular. I think its popularity proves my point, like, just speedrunning Minecraft is kind of shit. Like, I can understand racing people on the same seed with the same RNG, that's ranked, that's great. I cannot understand going for world record or going for a PB, because that's mostly luck. Like, if I were to run Minecraft, I'd run set seed. But even then, that's optimized so much. So there's, like, not much you can do. That was slow. Yeah, there's like no movement in Minecraft either. Once you get ender pearls, that's about it. Or in longer speedruns you get an elytra, but that's not movement tech. And Hollow Knight also suffers from this a little bit. Well, in games like Portal 2, there's bee hopping, and the Half-Life 2 also has bee hopping, but also crop flies. Silksong has wave dashing and claw line tech and neutral pogos. Celeste has... I couldn't even list them all off. Celeste has a lot of options for movement. And then also the combat in Minecraft is kind of shit. I mean, in the speedrun you don't really do any. You just place some beds on the Ender Dragon, that's about it. Well, in Silksong and Hollow Knight, the combat is so peak, especially in Silksong with dash cancels and claw line combos, silk spear turnarounds, wall bounces. I don't know if any other speed game has boss fights like this. Movement is not getting stuck on blocks. Yeah, Hollow Knight also suffered from that. Movement in Hollow Knight is just cutting corners and not getting stuck on walls. Oh, and then there's wall cling storage. Even Hollow Knight's better than Minecraft as far as movement goes. Once you get to the advanced level, you do wall cling storage and just actually tech them. Thinking of buying Silksong to speedrun it? Buy or Ultra Kill? That's currently the most popular game on speedrun.com, so it seems good. Ah, that was so good. Surely I can room sub this, it'd be so peak. Remember to play through Silksong casually first, though. I got all achievements before I started speedrunning. Not every speedrunner does. I think every speedrunner should, but that's just my opinion. At least finish a full playthrough with 100%. Because otherwise you're never going to be able to go back. That one platform is killing you consistency-wise. Yeah, that's the hardest jump we've done in Room Sub so far, by far. It's a stupid hard jump. So I'm actually shocked I've made it to the end of the room this many times. Also, somehow, within this play session, I felt the callus on my thumb double in size. This room just does shit to me, physically. Can tell if you're early or late. I'm always late. Or not even late, I land too far. I have to land perfectly on the right side of the platform, which means everything has to be really fast. I'm always below 10.2 though. But yeah, I've done that jump, well, I've attempted that jump almost 1,000 times by now, so I know how it works. I know exactly what I'm doing wrong every time. I'm just not commenting on it because it's very unsurprising when I fail it. I'm not going to do it in full runs, it's way too hard. And it only saves 0.05 over alternative strats. It's fun though. It's very fun. Imagine the aura if I did this in a run though. Ah, land so far on the first platform, can't really do anything with the second. I'm always late on that pogo. If I did speedrun Silksong, I'd probably go for any percent since I don't like the longness of true ending. True ending also kind of sucks because you need a mod for it to even work. Like, if you don't like RNG, true ending will be your worst enemy. TE is by far the most RNG speedrun in Silksong, and it got to the point where they added a mod to remove some of the RNG. By community vote. If you want to reach true ending, though, 100% is what true ending should have been. But I know you said you didn't want the long speedruns, and 100% isn't exactly that short. Let's play Silksong Kahoot on stream. If my hand breaks, we will. Which it is actually seeming like it's about to completely give out. What the hell was that ending? That was kind of peak. Okay, the hardest part of the jump in the middle is actually just landing on the first platform. Because you have to land far to the right on that platform without ledge grabbing like I did in that attempt. Like that. And there you go, it's a 10.14. This is sad. I'll look for a game to speedrun. I see that the speedrun is at least less than an hour. If you want a shorter run, like this is something I considered when I started speedrunning because I didn't think I'd actually get this far, so I wanted a shorter category to run. I considered running the Act 1 category because it's the like full meat and the whole, like, substance that you want out of a full game speedrun, but it's only, I mean, Sinners is, 26 minutes world record, and Judgment E is, I think, 28. Like, it's not very long, but it's still got all the substance of a full game. That's sad. Come on, I jumped too high. Oh, that's fast. Guys, we're 0.06 off. We're 0.06 off room sub. Surely. Well, now I have to commit. What do you mean that lost? Oh, hold on. That was really fast either way. Now lock in. Up. So annoying. It was so fast. Yeah, it's just this start that I need to get down. What? Bad Pogo. What do you mean that didn't jump? Dude, what if I room sub everything? Okay, not everything. There are some rooms that don't deserve to be room sub because they're ass. But like, what if I do this everywhere? This is making me realize I need to start practicing on Silksong. You don't need to practice to this extent, but what you should do is just briefly run over each room, see what world record does. Don't attempt all the strats, because they're often way harder than they look, but attempt important strats or interpretations of strats that are fast. Practice is very important. And if practice isn't fun, I'm sorry. To me, it is very fun, which is why I've gotten this far. But if you don't find it fun, then you can't really get top 10. But you're probably not expecting top 10. No one should expect top 10. I didn't. But yeah, start practicing a few things, see how you do. Very important, and often very fun. You have to find a game with an in-game timer that's not Celeste? Well, watch this. Boom. No, that's a mod. I'm sorry, I lied to you. I don't use it much. It's just a time... I can set a timer to time me going from point A to point B, so I can time like little segments of rooms rather than just full rooms. Very rarely used. But I actually did use it to time a few strats in this room yesterday. Don't even expect top 100? I didn't either. Work too much to have enough time to actually practice, even though I love the game. No, it's a slow and steady mindset you gotta have. You can just put in like 4 or 5 hours a week, you'll slowly improve. As long as you stay committed to that 4 or 5 hours a week, you'll eventually, like, sub-hour you could get within 2 or 3 months at that rate. And then that would be very close to top 100. If you do bells. The top 100 is default if you do key, because only really experienced people do key, and so the leaderboard is shorter. All out on Celeste to get sub 30, then probably go to Silksong. Yeah, that is a pipeline right there. I know so many Silksong speedrunners that are also like top 100 in Celeste. Either they went from Silksong to Celeste, or went from Celeste to Silksong. Very common. And I don't think it's a coincidence. I think they have a lot of the same mentality. I think they're both very good for speedrunning. Though Celeste is made for speedrunning, Silksong isn't. And so Celeste is more friendly to failure, Silksong will kill your dog. You fail Cogwort Core and that's plus 20. Get destroyed. Common? Yeah, very common. In fact, Emma, a Silksong speedrunner who I think is like top 10, I want to say, on the Bells leaderboards. I've talked to her a few times, but every time we're on VC, she's practicing Celeste. And everyone else is watching because they at least have some interest in running the game or have run it. That's annoying. You see where that lands? That's not making it. No idea how I got into Speedrun, got into it so organically. Well, it's just an extension of your love for a game. If you don't want to stop playing it, then the best way to continue playing and master a game is speedrunning, because it needs perfection of every mechanic in the game. I thought that was gonna die. It's the most natural way to continue playing a game you love. Especially games like Silksong, Hollow Knight, and Celeste. But it mostly applies to every other game as well. Let me Silk Spear, holy. Every time. I'm trying to go too fast. Suffering from success. Tabby recommending Silksong speedrunning? Let's go. The guy doesn't even like Silksong. No. That was so good, and then it wasn't. What do you mean that didn't let me jump? Holy. Like, you train my early game? As long as you play on keyboard, not controller. I'm not teaching neutrals on controller, I'm sorry. Let's go. Controller is fine, says the guy who hasn't even completed a run. I'm a clean keyboard player, let's go. None of these, like, Topless or Rebel or T-Ravage scumbags with their weird-ass controllers. And their keyboard early games because neutrals on controller is too hard. How it feels to fall right there. Caught on the roof there. Controller seems less precise than keyboard, way less precise. I got all achievements on the controller, so I'm not completely uninformed. All achievements in 30 hours, so like it was kind of a speedrun as well. But yeah, it's just very imprecise and much harder to do this kind of tech. It's also strictly harder to switch directions quickly with a joystick because you have to physically move your thumb rather than just press a different button. And it takes away more effort because your thumbs are pressing 4 buttons, like your attack button and your jump button are being done by the same finger. That's evil. And half your fingers are sitting there doing nothing. What's wrong with that? Well, you get tired faster, first of all. Second of all, it is harder to press the buttons. Maybe not by much if you're used to controller, but it's harder. It is, like, measurably harder to press down each button, since you have to, like, roll between all of them. Instead of just using different fingers. And so just anything that requires a lot of complex movement will be naturally harder. I think it's possible to get high level on controller, but I think it is at least 50% harder. And every controller player has this copium that's like, no, I'll be the best controller neutraler. Because they have to make the qualification that they're doing neutral on controller. And every single controller player says the same shit. Like, no, I'll be the best controller neutral. I can be the best at something. Like, guys, surely. Just switch to keyboard. On keyboard, you can bind more buttons than controller? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not running default keybinds. Here's, wait, no, up there. Shit, I don't even remember, it's here. Here's my keybinds. Oh, they don't really mean anything, because they're all in Chinese. Give me a second. Me navigating the menu by memory. There we go, those are my controls. So yeah, defaults are dumb. Defaults are very dumb. Why is this Farfields? What the hell? This is not Farfields. Huh? Y'all wanna fight Bigfoot? Yes! Is this the right one? Yeah. Was that spoilers? There's no way you haven't seen that room. What are you doing? Ooh, there's some speed I can do at the end there. Okay. Everything looks different. Yeah, the one I accidentally teleported to? I'm at least 90% sure you've seen that room. There's no way. It's not that late game. I guess there's a chance. Where is it? Well, I'm not entirely sure if you haven't seen it, you probably haven't been in the region it's in. Which is surprising, because it's not exactly hidden. What the hell? not Wisp Thicket? I think you're misremembering the room. It definitely does not look like Wisp Thicket. I said it wasn't hidden either. Wisp Thicket is very hidden. Yeah, if you've been to Wisp Thicket, you would have seen that room. Like, hold on. Where is it? Like, I accidentally hit one of these buttons. It's a high halls wave. Is there any percent save states? Like, which one did I hit? I don't know. Oh man, my fingers are aching. I don't think it's carpal tunnel this time. Like last time it burned. That was like bad. But this time it's more aching, like I've been lifting weights. Not that a Silksong speedrunner would know what that feels like. I've been trying for so long to optimize this first part that I haven't actually made it to the end of the room in so long. There we go. At the gym with you get good shit. Dude, I have multiple Silksong shirts. If I went to the gym with one of them, I'd actually get called out as such a fucking nerd. I'd be crucified. Ah, that's so good. We finished Farewell. I haven't beat Celeste, okay? I talked about Celeste being cool earlier, but I only watched speedruns. I got to Mirror Temple, and then stopped playing because I was busy with other things. By the time I stopped playing, I think I had around 60 strawberries, if that counts for anything. Wave dashing becomes a needed mechanic for that chapter? Shit. Love that. That was so good until I didn't turn around. Should I get Celeste? If you like the platforming in Hollow Knight and Silksong, yes. Pretty good. recover your death count, the more you die, the more you learn. For some reason, I feel like this might be a word-for-word quotation of one of the letters you get as you start a chapter. One of the early game chapters. For some reason, I just have the feeling that this is a word-for-word quote. Is it pretty hard? It's just White Palace, except there's nothing after it. It's just White Palace for a very long time. Fun, but like it's just a lot of platforming. Hard to gauge its difficulty though, honestly. Because like you can't just gauge difficulty by death count. Because different games treat death differently. In Celeste, you die and you respawn at the start of the room within like 2 seconds. Well, in Minecraft, you die and you drop all your items. So you can't just judge it off death count. Examples for explanation from the 4 games he's played. 4 is being generous. Oh man. That was so good. What do you mean that wasn't a pogo through? Holy. Okay, but what do you use for your music? YouTube, because YouTube Premium. If you have YouTube Premium, honestly, just drop Spotify, because YouTube Premium covers ads on their music and their videos, so like, just do it. How did you die? I killed myself, because I hate this guy. Oh, man. Should have jumped shorter. Will most likely never buy YouTube Premium. Well, I'm a YouTuber, so it's very natural for me to buy YouTube Premium. Also, I'm very simplistic with the apps I use. Like, the only social media I use is YouTube and Discord. The only site I use for streaming is YouTube, like watching streams and, like, doing streams. And what was I gonna say other than that? Generally, I like it simpler like that. That's also why I try to stay out of too many servers. I'm so close to room sub. Trying to beat Civ's room sub. Civ doesn't hold this room sub. This is a Happy Feet. I don't think Civ holds any room subs anymore. I think I took his last one. Let me fact check that. No, he has Bone Bottom Elevator and Crawl 3 and okay, he has a lot. Widow Room. Lava Cycle in Underworks. And GMS. He still holds GMS? That's been there for like 3 months. But yeah, Nebula holds way more than subs than Civ at this point. What would be the world record if we put all the room subs together? It would be... hold on. It's 4620 something. Or maybe it's 461x. Let me go over there. 4618. Though, just to be clear, that's not even slightly human viable. Technically, it's done by humans, but like you're not doing a full run with that RNG. A lot of those are RNG dependent, like with where rosaries land or what attacks bosses use. It is very similar to a task. Just not technically. I know where that the time loss came from. I saw Hornet slide down that wall. Ugh. But you didn't like games with RNG. Oh no, my total of 5 seconds of time loss in the whole run. Oh no. What happened to your 6th place run? It got moved to 7th place. That's what happened. Who beat it actually? I forget. Oh yeah, Trunk. Trunk got a 50-22. Raced him a bit ago. I don't know if you were there. 5 seconds is a lot, though. Yeah, and world record loses like 5 seconds in puzzle room, so... 0.5 seconds of time loss. Only stream would be tragic time loss if you're going for world record. If you're comparing against room sob, 0.5 seconds on every room would still probably be a 48, like close to world record. I hate you so much. That was room sub right there. That's all we ever needed. Room sub is never. I didn't react fast enough. Oh, we passed 10,000 attempts, by the way. To be clear, that's not just for this room. I use the same timer for every individual room I want to practice. But that just means I've attempted a room sob 10,000 times. Where do you see your attempts? Top right. Glue my fingers back on after this. Okay. I react so slow whenever I actually make that jump. Ugh. Wow, my entire left arm hurts. It's like all the way down to the elbow. What the hell? Finally took my hand off the keyboard. What have I done? I need room sob. I can't give up. Encourage not to don't do that to yourself. I was joking. I'm not joking about the pain, it's just not that bad. It's not like, oh man, I gotta do this. No, I know. Not worth 0.04, it absolutely is worth 0.04. Keep practicing until your hands turn into beast shards. Joking says we'll continue. No, I'm saying it's not that bad. And I'm joking about my reasoning for continuing. My reasoning for continuing is that the pain isn't that bad, and I've weighed the odds, and I've decided that it is fine to continue. Being dramatic for the audience. So hard. I'm not recording. There's a chance I get room sub on any of these attempts. Oh man, it's happened so many times. That's room sub pace right there. If it's tied with green, it's basically room sub pace. Tabby, why do you want that? Explain to me. Write an essay on exactly why you want that. Please explain in 3 paragraphs. think I'm pressing space too early on that trend. Tabby, I don't know if it's weirder or... I don't know if it's more or less weird that you're saying all this while knowing me in real life. I hate you so much whenever I tie a room saw. Tabby, I'm sorry you're not winning that one. Also, we're not a democracy. This is what we do to strikes. Yeah, we just kill anyone who strikes, so... Oh, that... Wait, that deletes all... Wait... That deletes all the messages. Power trip. Messages are still there on this end, not on my end. I hate that. Can I ever make that damn jump? Not like the hardest jump in the narrow. What? I actually made it. Tabby, I have bad news for you. You're getting slightly ignored by the rest of chat. Dude, that made it. I might die in real life. High jump. That one was close. No closer than any of the other ones that were close. We've had like 11 of those attempts. That one fell apart right at the end. At least it made it, but it was also dead, so... Bad start. Apparently it is possible to undershoot the platform. It's another thing to think about, as if this room doesn't have enough to think about. My fingers. I'm just gonna do some stretches. Yeah, there's no carpal tunnel, it's just the muscles themselves are very sore. Because I'm pressing down on the keys very hard. Just because naturally that happens when you're pressing a lot of keys very quickly. Okay. Finally a new PB, not room sob. Oh. 0.05 off. I'm literally a 20th of a second away from room sob. I'm gonna turn up the music. Why am I locked out? I might failing that now. Ooh. No, now the thumb's starting to go. The thumb's bad, okay. The thumb is something I can end the stream over. Because that one's not muscle pain, that's carpal tunnel. It's like very faint, but the moment it's in any way consists at the end. I'm surprised it hasn't come up already. Wow, it's very surprising how much my other fingers are hurting, though. Because last time it was just my thumb. So I thought my thumb would be way worse than the other fingers, always. Also, I'm supposed to run that. What do you mean that didn't make it? Thank you so much. Exactly 11 seconds. Ugh. If I get 9.99 seconds, I will give up. Oh, wow. Now mainly my knuckles. Is that bad? Any doctors in the chat? Because, like, if it's muscle pain, that passes. That's fine. In fact, that will become less frequent over time. If it's carpal tunnel or anything related, I should stop immediately. Oh, that made it. Dead, maybe it's not. Why are the doctors keeping this? Wait, that jump's so easy. There's a different problem than I thought with that jump. I was pressing space too early. It wasn't buffering. Yeah, it's free. It's actually free. Why is that jump free now? Like, this suddenly makes it run viable. I've done it every time since I realized that. Surely. A bad start. Why am I so good at this room now? Yes. Yes, very good. Oh yeah, guys, read the description of this video. Very funny. All of it is wrong. I should have put Sea of Sorrow tomorrow in there, just so there's one truth. Nice progress, for real. Oh man, my knuckles. Yeah, I might have to end over that. Well, I'm not consistent concentration at is landing on that platform and also keeping a good speed in this room. Can you practice not having asthma asking for a friend? If you put yourself in a room that's entirely argon and CO2, then your lungs sort of just get better, you know? Like building muscle, but for your lungs. This is factual. Don't search it up. Just trust me. Put yourself in a room full of argon gas. Why am I forgetting? Ugh. Hold on, we'll do right-hand gaming. Here we go. Shit, how do you jump? No, right-hand gaming. Here we go. How do I attack? You're still using your right hand? Yeah, I improved very quickly. That pilgrim kind of just gets destroyed, by the way. Like, we do the lowest ever pogo through and completely clip through him, and then he kills himself. Honestly, I'd do the same if I got that disrespected. Can I do this room with my eyes closed? No. No, I cannot. Let me try again. Oh, shit. Hold on. Not close. Oh, man. Music music is way too loud for your voice. I know, I just wanted the music loud. You know what? Boom, fixed. Only quieter for you, still loud for me. How do we know your eyes are closed? You don't. My eyes are still closed, by the way. Trust? I said trust, so you know I'm being honest. Actually, I've been legally blind this whole time, so... What do you mean legally? Well, there's illegal blind people and there's legal blind people, you know? Knee cam, please. I'm sorry, I don't actually have a camera, so I can't do that. To make up for it, I will change my profile picture to a picture of my knee. I might die. I need this room sob. I need it. I need it. I need this room sob. Please, Speed. Please, Speed, I need this. We're doing another stretch break. My hand hurts too bad. I'm gonna go get some water as well. Have you been doing this one room for 2 hours? Yes, and it hurts my hand so bad I just had to take a break. Okay. Oh, man. Next time I need a hand break, I'll just end stream. Thumb's still not bad, it's just my knuckles. Bleeding time to that little platform. Kill me? Why am I always behind there? What am I doing wrong? That's so good. Do you hate Silksong? Yes! This game, man. Holy. Finally someone asks. No. People who think I was being serious. Turn the music back up? I mean, it's already up for me, but like, it's fine. Is it good enough for you? Is it loud enough? It sounds quite good, don't you? Ow. Okay, that's enough. If you still can't hear it, I'm sorry, there's no other settings I can increase. I could turn down my volume so you can turn up the overall stream volume. And then the relative volume is higher. Still quiet? Jeez, you guys. If I do this, this should work. Yeah, that's loud, right? And I have 2 captions. Play a louder song, Am I just bleeding? Jeez. That's good enough now, right? Oh no, it doesn't allow 2 captions. That's so sad. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. The joke's gonna get old very fast. It's still so loud. There we go. Greenhorn managed to use Silk Spirit earlier than you. I don't think that's the only thing. The main thing is this pogo. The pogo that actually enters the tunnel is what determines everything, because that determines my height on the ground, which determines when I can start a dash attack, and also determines my positioning to start the Silk Spear. So yes, you're right, but you don't know the cause. It's always this pogo, and it takes a lot of focus to get that pogo just right. But yeah, generally, that leads to the fact that the Silk Spear's not early enough, but I already know why. Like, that pogo was too far to the left. That pogo was good. Mostly. And that ending was really good. That was bad. That was just bad. That didn't even have to do with the pogo. That was just bad in general. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. He's gonna end it soon? No, I'm not. Now I can't even feel my hand, so it doesn't hurt. Easy. Guys, please! Please! Speed, I need this! Speed, I need this! Two types of reactions in the chat. Hold on, I need to screenshot this. This is peak. Holy. Yeah. .01 off? No, it's not .01 off, it's .03. Because we're going for room sob. We don't want sub 10, we want room sob. Now do that in an actual speedrun? Surely. Bad. Bad. Kill me? Okay, this is gonna be slow. Yep, I know exactly what went wrong. Being able to predict stuff like that is very important, because then I know what to look for. That's too far to the left, so this is also slow. Hand still hurting? No, not really, and I'm kind of scared. By the way, this is the wrong ghost. Look at this. This is what's wrong with society. By the way, let's compare also... Oh, no, never mind. That doesn't exist anymore. Oh, okay. Play the whiteboard music? No, I will play The Last Surgery, the conductor Mazzello. It's my favorite song. Lemon shrimp. I love this room. Please, why am I bad? That's bad. His PB's kinda good now. Ah. This isn't Greg Tech? Yeah, it is. What are you talking about? You don't actually know. This could actually just be a computer craft monitor, and I coded it. Maybe that's why I'm only doing one room. Maybe I only have one room programmed. You don't know. Can you actually do that in computer craft? You can program just about anything. So, yeah, probably. I don't think it would have this high detail, though. Can you order pizza on computer craft? I mean, if you had a mod to let it access the internet, you probably could. You know, your streams are missing TTS bots. Maybe. Maybe I do the thing Flurbin did, where I give you all 1 cent TTS turns. You can just super chat 1 cent and it'll get broken. I'm sure that'll end well, because it did for Flurbin, definitely, yep. At this point, the start is completely muscle memory. Like, I tried to do something different on both of those attempts, and my brain wouldn't let me. To stream on Twitch? No, I hate Twitch. Okay, here. You can disable people getting ads? No, you can't. I know, like, 6 Twitch streamers, their #1 complaint is that they can't disable ads, as much as they try. Streamers that do disable ads? No, it's not possible though. Like you can disable the ads you get when you click on the stream. I forget what those are called, but like actual term for them. But the ads you get as you just start watching the stream. Yes, you can disable those, and you can also lower the frequency a ton, but there's a minimum frequency, and it's like 30 minutes, I think? No, it's like 15. Like, I remember talking to Populus about this, and he was considering switching to YouTube solely off the fact that you cannot disable ads, and he wanted to. How long ago? Like a week ago? That's sad. My ability to do this room properly sort of comes and goes. Like, now I'm just bad at the start completely. Ow. Who's DMing me? I've just been informed that Aspect made another floating stack of LCRs. I have to somehow decorate that shit. He can be a productive teammate, but unfortunately it's just impossible to decorate anything he builds. Dude, can I, like, not be behind instantly? Ah. Like, I'm actually slow now. Look at that shit. Nah, we're not gonna get it. Let's just bring back in-game music. Jeez, that's such a bad spot. Why is the save state put there? What? Why is the save state spot there? Civ is drunk. Civ is permanently drunk. Okay, holy wash. What the hell? I can't make it past one attack. I only know that one room now. I literally can't do anything else. My brain wants to just dash attack Silk Spear. Did I just try to Silk Spear again? Ugh. Are you fighting this? Because I end every stream with this. End every stream with a successful GMS attempt. That isn't dog shit. Why didn't I back up? Holy shit! It's never been this bad before. Like, even on the first streams, I was better at GMS. Jeez. This is what happens when you do one room, and only one room for like 2 hours. What? Why did I go for a second needle hit? Silk Spear. Also, okay, in the past it's randomly given me needle 5, or no, 5 needle damage, needle 0. Well, I got the wall bounce. Just didn't hit the boss. Unironically, my hands feel much better now. I might go back to the other room. No, I made the decision to do GMS. That means the stream's ending. And also, clearly, I'm very washed, so... Why don't I claw lion? It would have been so good if I claw lion. Oh, why am I so fucking washed? I can't get past one attack without just completely throwing the fight. Why'd I up slash? Where are you going? You're washed, you're absolutely drenched. Why are you fighting like this? Thanks, Phil. Why am I actually, like, complete dog shit right now? Like, it's not even just speedrunner dog shit, it's actual dog shit. What the hell? Stagger! Jeez. Go, just everyone go. Leave the stream. Thank you all for watching and God bless.